Well, spank you, helpy helperton. Good morning. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Good morning. What's up?
7:09. Hey, don't forget we are streaming. We're live now. Find us on Twitch, the WIRX Facebook page, and of course the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for web exclusive content. Anyway, it's Brock, it's Hunter. Here we go. Are you ready to go?
I guess I'm ready to go. I got my things together. I got my shirt on, my hat on, ready to go.
I'm still not used to the your new camera stance, how it's right in front of your face.
Oh yeah,
it seems weird.
Well, what do you want it like this?
No, not like that.
This?
No, I kind of liked it before, but it was kind of like at a 40. Your face was at a 45.
Well, that's why I put it over because I liked it too. But then the guy in the meeting was like, "No, you need it straight on. That's how everybody else does it." So
I don't like making eye contact.
See,
with
so
you while we're doing this.
Here's how. So I'm not. Does it look like I'm looking at you into the camera?
It's so hard to tell because like me, I'm looking at me right now, which also looks like I'm looking at you, or at least the screen.
This is what I did. So before, this camera was on a speaker here on this side, right?
Yeah.
And that's why it was kind of the side view. Now, it's literally right underneath your chin. So I can't see half of my computer screen because the camera's covering it. But I can look at you, and it looks like I'm looking into the camera.
It bothers me looking into the camera like that. I need to look at you, which I know I'm technically looking at you when I look into the camera, who's ever watching, but like that's weird to me. So I like looking at the screen. You know what I mean?
That's why I fixed it. That's why I did this. So
you're kind of doing both?
Doing both.
I don't know.
I'm not really looking into the camera right now.
Kind of bothers me.
I just the camera thing. I guess I'm getting used to it, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? So if this was more serious, all right?
Eric said you're looking at my mouth.
I'm looking at his mouth. I kind of am, I guess. So if we had to, quit doing that with your mouth. If we had to do this every single day with something serious, Can you imagine? You have to get up. You couldn't put on your dirty fishing shirt every day. You would have to comb your hair.
First of all, this is my nice blue fishing shirt, okay?
Okay.
This thing's fancy.
It's not fancy. It's just blue. Because it's blue doesn't mean you can wear it to a wedding.
Means it's I'm wearing this to a wedding, all right? This is a wedding fishing shirt. This is a wedding fishing shirt.
Is this guy going fishing after the wedding? What's he
doing? How I can tell it's a fancy one? It doesn't have a rod holder. Like all my other ones do. All my other ones have a little rod holder or the sunglass holder.
Oh,
no,
geez.
So that tells you that this is a fancy fishing shirt, okay?
If Crocodile Dundee were to fancy up for a wedding, that's what he would wear.
Does it have the vent?
It does. It has the fishing flap, right?
Yeah. That's so I stay cool at the wedding, all right? That's why.
Is that it? Right?
That hot July wedding, I stay cool at.
Hey, they do get hot. That's no
They
joke.
do get warm. Not for me though. Not for me.
You know what we should do? We should take one of those shirts that you got, one of the 9 fishing shirts that you bought, and just load them up with a bunch of fake patches.
All the patches?
Yeah, just order a bunch of patches off of Amazon. It looks like you're sponsored.
They don't need to be fake. I'll get them. They're real.
You need to catch fish to get. You got to be good at fishing.
I would, but I'm too busy wasting my time with you every morning. Damn it! It's hindering me. Anyway, how do we get on? Oh yeah, you looking at the camera, creeping me out, making eye contact with me.
I always love it when you do the Blair Witch.
It's so funny.
I like you have to get out of your chair every morning. God, you got a dirty lip.
Good stuff. Anyway, that's what you're getting on the stream. I hope you enjoy it.
It's like somebody said something bad to you. God,
what'd you say?
It's the aggressive get up.
Yeah. Love it.
Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed.
I kicked my microphone around. Good Lord, that was aggressive. So aggressive. All right, anyway. All right, enough horsing around. Find us on our stream. We're going to be on there for the next hour or so. Let's get right to it. It's time for your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777
77.
or visit pumpthatseptic.com.
Don't you get it?
Pumpthatseptic.com. Enhance. Let's kick it off with this. And I hate this story because I'm a germaphobe, and this just makes me never want to go anywhere. If you've ever gotten sick while on vacation, you can point to any number of germ-filled items you've touched as the likely cause of the illness. A study from Lysol Pro Solutions measured the contamination on surfaces in airports, on planes, in hotel rooms to determine the germiest places you encounter while on vacation. Here's what they found. Yuck. The germiest places in hotel rooms, toilet handles, TV remotes and doorknobs were tied, and then desktop refrigerator handles and nightstands were tied in the, first through third, respectively. The germiest place in hotel common areas, elevator buttons, luggage cart handrails, bathroom doors, front desk, and elevator handrails tied for third.
This is why I have a problem with this study. Can I chip in real quick?
Sure, go for it.
It's done by Lysol.
So you're saying
A
they're
little
hammering
biased, wouldn't you think? Isn't this a little weighted, would you think? Oh, it's done by Lysol, the company that sells product that cleans
So what you're saying is this
doorknobs and handles, and
this is a conspiracy theory. All right, this is a conspiracy that Lysol's trying to sell more cleaning.
come out with a product and then come out with a study around it to help.
Oh,
Like
this
if it was a group of scientists that did this study,
right.
I'd be like, okay, but no.
But because it's funded by big Lysol, all right,
Exactly.
of course everything's germy. Oh, and they just so happen to be providing a new hotel and airport line.
Oh,
what are the odds? All right, put the bong down.
yeah, do you honestly think Lysol's going to come out with a study, be like, ship shape? Everything is
clean.
Absolutely clean.
You know what? We're going to close our doors. We don't need to make any more spray.
We don't need it.
Nothing.
We did
No
the
more
study
wipes.
and shot ourselves in the foot. That's wild.
Everything's ready to go.
Said nobody ever.
I think you're digging into this one a little much.
No,
man. It's big cleaning industry that's behind this, man.
if I were to guess before this study,
Yeah.
that everything would be cleaner.
No, everything, but still, though, maybe like 2 years ago, a year ago. But I think we all knew that the TV remotes and doorknobs, it's not like the cleaning ladies wiping those down, especially like when you go to a hotel. When do you think the last time they took a good scrub to the elevator handles, right, or to the elevator buttons?
It's biased.
Honestly,
it's a biased study.
I think for me, hotels are better than, which is crazy to say.
It's like saying the top of the ceiling fan's dusty. Of course it's dusty.
Of course it is.
Everybody's is dusty.
I thought we were going to have a little fun, and then you're getting all angry at me for bringing up Lysol doing a study.
I'm not angry at you. I'm angry at Lysol.
This is a stupid study.
And
it's a bunch of BS.
Try to sell
here,
let
me finish with some of the germy stuff in the airports and planes. The germiest places in airport check-in areas, a pin pad at the check-in kiosk, check-in countertops, and baggage office countertops. Germiest place on a plane, seatbelt buckles and window shade handles, tray table latch, and overhead vent dials.
So basically everything you touch.
Yeah, just don't touch. I guess if you want, don't touch anything on vacation. Don't touch it. It's gross.
I mean, you can't. You got to touch things. There's no way of avoiding it, right? Are you going to be like that germaphobe that carries the Lysol around and sprays everything before he touches it,
I will, absolutely. I wipe off the hotel remote.
So there's an old George Carlin joke when he was alive, talking about how weak people are these days. He's like, I used to swim in the river. It would toughen us up. It toughens up your immune system. You gotta get sick to toughen up.
No. Right. But here's the thing, though, Hunter. I'm all for getting in the dirt, getting dirty. Yeah, jump in that pond, whatever. But when it comes to human filth and the disgusting things that people do in hotel rooms, or just go out in public and see how gross people are. All right, people sneezing in their hand and then touching a door handle. That's where I draw the line, is human filth, because we are disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And then take you into a place like a hotel where you don't have to clean. You're even worse.
Yeah.
You know what happened? Last time we were on vacation and we stayed at that hotel on our way down to Springfield? We got into the hotel. First thing my daughter does, because she loves remote, she grabs the remote right in her mouth.
Ah!
Forever unclean. Forever unclean,
No.
right? I've never
No.
been more mortified for the well-being of my daughter than that time.
No.
Right? Exactly.
The remote right to the mouth.
Right.
That
She
no.
loves remotes. She plays with remotes at home. We got her own little. So of course,
sitting there sucking on the door handle
just
too.
right there. Yeah. And I just like
Why does
one
it
of
with
my-
kids and putting things in there? Well, they just love
especially the dirtiest thing you can find
exactly
in that whole area.
TV
Right.
remote, something that's
Yeah.
been rolling around on the floor all day long. Huh? Right in the mouth.
The other thing too is like there's nothing worse for me than when I have to like ride a train or like a rail and I got to hold on to that handle.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Move a bunch of times.
I would
yeah.
rather just slam from side to side.
I just keep
inside that
hand
train.
sanitizer on me. Actually,
That's-
I
yeah.
rubber banded one to my emergency brake in my car.
That's
So it's
where
just
I'm at.
right there all the time.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
where I'm
nice.
at now. I got it in my truck. I got it in Kiki's purse, and it's just
Mhm.
yeah. Because again, it's human filth that bothers me.
Here's the thing: you're not gonna avoid it. You can't avoid it. It's everywhere.
Gross.
You know.
I mean, just look at you. You're disgusting.
Hey,
You think
and
I
if
wanna
I'm
shit?
disgusting, I couldn't imagine what else is out there. 'Cause compared to other people, I think I'm pretty clean, buddy boy. 'Cause if you're
Gross.
calling me gross,
You
woo,
You disgust me.
I'm surprised you go to Walmart as much as you do.
Why do you think I never get sick? I've caught everything I need to. at Walmart.
He has seen every bit of every disease.
Dude, like, oh my god, even that, like I know I always wipe the handles down. I always wipe the handles, and I'll even go as far as if there's not sanitary wipes when you get the thing, I'll go down the aisle where they do have the disinfectant wipes, and I'll buy some,
to
and I'll
use it.
open it and clean it. Yeah, because people are gross.
Yeah.
All right, people are gross.
I'm not all about touching those carts either.
Yeah, I just go in there, lick it.
Oh, man.
Remember that weird point during the pandemic where people were going out and licking things trying to get sick? Do you remember that?
No,
Ah.
I try to block that out of my memory.
Gross.
I can't believe
Anyway.
people actually did that.
Everything's gross. We're all gross. We're disgusting. Wash your hands, you filthy animals. I do have a quick story I want to do. And we talk about UFOs so much, so I don't want to get into that. But
Why?
our buddy,
UFOs are awesome,
No,
and it's
our-
more relevant than ever right
and-
now.
But at this point, though, nothing new is happening. And so until we actually see the aliens, I'm kind of bored with it. However, our buddy Smith sent us a video or sent me a video the other day,
Mhm.
and it's brilliant. And it actually goes hand in hand with this story. So long story short, an oversight committee is holding hearings this week about UFOs.
Mhm.
They're even calling in witnesses, including retired Navy pilots and former intelligence officers, to talk about their experiences and have these congressional hearings on UFOs. I don't know, however, if this guy, and this is real, if this guy is going to be on the docket.
Oh yes, this video.
This needs to be the ultimate rager. We need to have a DJ. I think that'd be precious. Imagine aliens cruising into clarity, bumping on the speeds. Then for catering, I'm thinking Pedro's Tacos. We gotta support local cuisine and small biz. What up? We gotta have a good ratio. So maybe Councilman, you could fly in some pro volleyball players on the stick. And then
Sick.
we got to be sponsored by Dev's Liquor. Endless supply of vodka. That's crazy.
That's Crush.
Surprise appearance by Tom DeLonge from Blink-182. We owe that dude a massive apology. Sorry, Tom. And everything shows too. We can't all be like who we know here. We gotta treat these dudes like they grew here, not like they flew here. All right, thanks.
I've
Wait.
watched that video probably.
What
50
you
times.
know? Brilliant. And if you see the video too, like everybody's just kind of sitting there. Just,
Like, is this
who
guy
knows
for
what to
real?
do.
I either he is for real or he
Crush.
just trolled everyone. But here's the problem, though. That's usually the guys that they're pulling for like interviews, like on TV.
You
They
know,
always get
It's
that.
not. Hey,
it's-
you UFO enthusiasts, that is not helping your situation at
No.
all. Pick
No.
and choose lightly. You know who you're broadcasting.
You know, maybe a Navy pilot who spent a lot of time in the sky. I'll believe him.
The guy with the credentials, that guy,
Yeah.
put that guy on. You know,
But Kenny and the drug rug there and the hacky sack in his pocket, I'm probably not
in
going
his
to believe.
corduroys, right?
In his corduroys, I'm probably not going to take him seriously when it comes to
You're
UFOs.
gonna need lots of vodka. That's cruise.
That's crush.
I love it, dude.
We got to treat them like they
I
grew
love it.
here, not flew here. Love it. Love it. You picked that guy to
That
take
guy
the case
to talk. How did
He's-
nobody laugh? How did nobody just absolute
He's
fall down.
high. He's high right
right
now.
now?
It's insane.
How did he get in here? He's got joints in his pocket, bro. I love that. I love that video. Everything about it. You
His
know.
his Birkenstocks are filthy, man.
So they're
Anyway,
having a
so
big meeting, huh? They're all get together.
So we'll see what happens. So yeah, long story short, Congress having some hearings, bringing in witnesses, and they're talking UFOs.
Slowly but surely. That's
see.
why it's in our prep. That's why we're talking about it, because we're getting it out to you guys. It all comes from somewhere.
I
And if
guess.
you're gonna release the news that aliens and UFOs are real, you can't just blindside the world.
Yeah.
You gotta slowly
Again, at this
chip
point,
away. You gotta.
I'm
slow
bored
burn.
with it. I can't believe it. I'm bored with it. But until I see that,
Hey, you're
that
not gonna
little
be.
gray alien, I know. That's what I'm saying. When I
You're
see
not
the
gonna
gray
be.
alien, I'll be like, all right, awesome. But for now, just don't
Dude, what
tell
if
me
they come
anything
up-
until you know.
What if they come out and they're like, he's an alien right here. It looks just like a human being.
And he pulls off his human mask, and it's an
You know,
alien.
like in Men in Black.
Yeah.
Or no, he just looks like a human being. It's like
I told you
they've
that-
been here for so
oh,
long. They've evolved to look like us, act like us, talk. But yes, Billy Joe over here.
The singer? Is
No,
that what you said?
Billy Joel.
Oh, gotcha. I got that. I was wrong. I knew Piano Man was too good. I knew Piano Man was too good to be
Shut
written
up,
by a
Mike.
human. Idiot. Anyway, enough about aliens. Until I see that three-boobed alien, I don't care.
I'm telling you.
Lastly, it's pretty crazy to say this, and I'm sorry for all the youths out there because I know it's still July, but many parents are already getting ready for back-to-school expenses.
Mhm.
The average parent will spend $489 on school supplies this year, according to a new survey. 50% of parents surveyed said they plan to save money by buying school supplies earlier than usual. You just fork it out. You never. And you know why? It's our fault. And here's the thing. I hated back-to-school shopping until I'm trying to think what age it was where it really
Mhm.
was fun because you got your new No Fear t-shirt, you got your cool new jeans, you
Mhm.
got your new Trapper Keeper, you got all this cool stuff that you couldn't wait to show off at school on that first day when you got on the bus. Mom would always take a photo of you in your back to school outfit, looking all crisp and fly and everything, and it was fun. But I
got a
don't know. I
question.
think
Got a question. So all that stuff, all the supply, your Trapper Keeper, your notebook,
Yeah.
pencils, pens, whatever you're getting for school, shouldn't that be supplied?
you'd think so, but
Why are we buying that?
I don't know.
I mean, shouldn't I don't know, tax money or something, or however the school makes money, shouldn't that be part of the deal?
Education is a privilege, not a right, Hunter. All right.
Oh, boy. Is it cost? So I guess I don't know this. If you want to send your kid to like a public school, are you paying for that?
Public schools are free. But I mean, taxes,
Taxes,
and you got to pay for lunches and stuff like
lunches,
that. So,
and little
yeah, so the
stuff, field
schooling
trips.
is free. The school, like going to school, is free, but you got to
Mhm.
pay. Your taxes go towards it, and
So it's like
everything.
private school you're paying for.
Yeah. If you got like the only
Homeschool,
reason
private
we're kind of dealing right now with our daughters because it's like okay, they got some public daycares and like kindergartens and early start programs, or you can be fancy and send her to ones that have like sushi at them. But those are way more, they do fencing, it's stuff like that, which it's definitely expensive. And dude, some of them you're like, this is insane.
Mhm.
This is how can you charge us for toddlers?
I had
This is nuts.
one of our buddies who's his kids in is it baseball or like
Yeah.
t-ball. He's early on, but they're really good. They go to these tournaments and whatnot.
Look,
4,200
it's T-ball. Are they really good?
Dude, number 2 in the nation.
For T-ball, let's back
No,
off
it's
a
not
little bit.
t-ball. It's
All right.
something. Hey, you know what though?
Look, little Timmy is
Give
the
him,
best T-ball
hey,
player.
there are a lot of teams out there. Give them something, all right? Number 2.
These kids still need help wiping. I don't think they're really good at baseball. All right. Not taking anything away from our friends here, but you know,
hey, don't listen to Brock. He doesn't know.
that's
it's
like
it's a
what,
very local team, so be careful.
that's like when you're at like a child's birthday party and their toddler comes up and like has a decent kick on us. I think they're going to be an athlete. You don't know they're going to be an athlete.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. He's already way ahead of his class. I've heard that from like every.
You should see him throw. I think they're going to be an athlete.
He might make the pros. I'm just saying. Or is it because it's your kid and you want him to?
Right. Oh, do you mean that same kid that just ate some boogers and then put the garden hose down his pants? Yeah, he's going to be future president right there. Why don't we relax a little bit, okay? Why don't we just tone it down?
He could be like a couple grades ahead. But we held him back, and he's developed early.
You know, he was one of the first ones to stop eating crayons in his class. So I'm just saying. Probably going to be a congressman or.
Is he? Or is he just going to be another human being like we turned out?
Right.
How about that?
He's a natural.
Have you ever seen the parent? Like, yeah, he's pretty normal. He's a little underdeveloped.
Honestly, might make a great accountant. I don't know. I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be
probably
okay.
Probably going to be greeting people into Walmart.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's an average kid.
No parent ever. Every one of these kids is a superstar. You know?
If that was the case, we'd have way more Ronaldos and astronauts and doctors.
Yeah.
All right. But no.
But you give your kid a dose of reality once in a while, you know?
Look, Timmy, you're average.
You're not cute. You're just not a cute kid.
I mean, like, you're not ugly. I'm not gonna say you're like a 4, but I mean,
it's so terrible, dude.
Like, are you gonna be on the runway? No, absolutely not.
Hey, you know what? I wasn't a cute kid. I really wasn't. I was an ugly duckling, man. I was a little pudgy, little curmudgeon.
Right.
No, nobody lied to me.
Yeah. I mean, they did a little bit. You have a little too much confidence, I'd say.
Just shut up.
Might have been building. You know, here's the problem. You got tall real fast. That's the problem.
I just stretched it out.
Yeah, that's all it was. It's easy to be good at elementary school sports when you're a foot taller than everyone else.
Yeah. Foot and a half.
I
was an ogre, man. I was.
He's so talented. No, he's just taller than the rest
He's
of
just
the
way
kids.
bigger. He's got a mustache, and he's in 4th grade.
That's because he got held back 3 years.
Is he the teacher? No. He's the student.
He's smoking cigarettes at recess.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
He drives the bus, actually.
He got a tattoo. Anyway, back to school. Yeah. Back to school.
Billy Madison.
All right, that's your morning dump. We'll be back. Holy shit, it's 7:30. When did that happen?
Oh. Damn, it is 7:30.
We'll go right into sports, obviously.
You know what sucks is there's no... Oh, never mind. I don't even know what we started with, for God's sakes.
Hey. Oh.
I guess I could bring this up, off air in the stream and whatnot, but you hear about the boat accident, man?
Fuck yeah, dude. It was in the news report. Oh.
It's terrible.
Thank God no one died, man.
Yeah, so what's the...
So...
How injured are they?
So one guy was treated on the spot, and then the other one went to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. I mean, that's still, probably not great. Going to put a damper on the rest.
A boat accident can be so violent. Getting launched. Hey, that's why I like the tune, man.
Yeah.
Slow and low.
All right, here we go. Real quick. Morning, Brad. Morning, Scott. Oh, yeah, you're looking at my mouth. Erickson. Zarkathios. Do I have pants on? Prove it. You can't prove it. All righty. Good morning. It's 7:33, Hunter. I apologize. I left you
Come on.
no time for sports.
I appreciate that. That's
Probably
fun.
nothing going
Isn't
on.
that fun?
Probably nothing going on anyways. Sports sucks. This guy sucks.
What do you mean sports suck?
This
Can't
is
even
really
find the
upsetting.
damn sports report right
This
now.
guy sucks. Well,
I think I
anyways,
might
let's
have
get right to
deleted
it. It's time for sports. Maybe. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, bud.
Bud Distributing getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, Tall, Cool, Budweiser's, other amazing drinks you get stocked up with. They got such a selection like Good Boy Vodka Seltzers, Every Pour Helps a Pup, and Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Hey, Bud, and remember to drink wiser. All right, what do you got?
All right, real quick, couple stories here. Pro football, Buffalo Bills running back and kick returner Nyheim, N-Y-H-E-I-N. Nyheim?
Sure.
Nyheim Hines.
Chaim.
Something. Expected to miss this entire season after suffering a significant knee injury that had nothing to do with work on the field. Listen to this, man. And if you're out on the water, listen to this. Hines was sitting stationary on a jet ski over the weekend when he was struck by another rider and sustained serious injuries, including the knee injury that requires surgery. The Bills acquired Hines at the trade deadline last year from the Colts. You could just be sitting on a jet ski.
Yep.
You know what? Sometimes I feel like the richer you are, the more scenarios you put yourself in for something like this to happen.
Well, yeah, because not everyone can afford a jet ski. Not everyone can afford a speedboat or a Lamborghini or all these. Yeah.
It is. It's those rich boy scenarios where it's,
Yep.
and you know what that usually involves? Speed.
Mm-hmm.
Speed.
Yep.
The faster it goes, the more expensive it is, and the more rich you have to be to get it.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that, but it's sometimes I'm just like, if you're a professional athlete, you just might want to sit in the basement for a little while, like
I mean, at least get a few good years under your belt before you start horsing around, and
it's
then
a lot riding on it. I mean, your life rides on it. It's how you make a living.
Yep.
God forbid, Brock, you blew out a knee, but it doesn't matter. I could
get
on here and
you
talk.
you could cut me off at the knees and I'd be fine.
We could lop you off at the waist and just have you as a torso right there. That's fine.
Yeah.
As long as you can talk.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think about. A lot of these athletes, you think just kind of like, yeah, I'm good. I got football to play this season.
Well, you probably if your job is getting hit by 280-pound linemen and linebackers and everything, you probably don't think about too much about getting injured. You know what I mean?
But yet, he wasn't doing anything wrong. He was sitting on a jet ski.
No.
Not doing anything.
And someone who doesn't know how to ride a jet ski got on and was in his crew. And
how is it the jet skis hit each other all the time?
Because people don't know how to ride them. Most people are renting them.
It's insane. Insane. It's
yeah.
insanity. Look around. There's water everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm right. It's tiny little jet ski.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you riding around with a blindfold on?
It's usually people in groups, 2 or 3 of them rented, and they've never been on a jet ski in their entire life, and they just go full bore. Because for some reason, there are businesses out there. They're like, excuse me, have you ever ran a motor vehicle on the water? They're like, nope. All right, we're going to give you the jet ski and go have fun.
It's just full throttle the whole time. Yep. There's no testing the waters with these people.
Nope.
Some people, when it involves motorsports or just motors in general, just don't get it.
Yep.
Brock, you and I are motorheads. We understand how to drive things and do things.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just don't get it. They get on the jet ski. They get on the snowmobile. Full bore.
I don't know what it is about.
Figure it out first a little bit.
I don't know what it is about jet skis that are much more appealing to everyone because they're dirt bikes for water. All right? They're dirt bikes for water. And most of those people that will ride jet skis, you couldn't get them on a dirt bike. They'd be like, no, I don't know how to handle that. But for some reason,
no, they need to start on a dirt bike. Because
of course,
on a dirt bike, you start to respect the thing a little bit.
In a perfect world, absolutely. But no, it's a bunch of people boozing on vacation, and they're like, yeah, let's do it. I'm sorry. Around here, that's one of the worst parts about living around here and being on the water is all the jet skiers. And for any of my friends that have jet skis, I love you. I'm not knocking you. I'm talking more
you're
about the
having
people.
fun. You're having a good time, but
I'm talking about the people who are up here for a weekend and rent jet skis and have no idea what they're doing or the rules of the water or anything like that. That's
well,
what
here's
it
what
is.
it is, and everybody's a victim to this. You sit on the jet ski for the first time, and you think you're the king of the water.
Mhm.
You think everybody's out there for you. Watch out, here I come. I'm on the jet ski.
Yep.
I don't know. It just gives you that feeling. It gives you the feeling of fun, excitement. And then boom, you end up hitting the bank. You end up hitting somebody else.
There's that one classic video of the couple sitting on the jet ski on the beach taking photos, and then all of this other one just hauling ass. And again, well, I shouldn't say no one got hurt, but like,
why are you so close to the shore?
Yeah.
Why are you? What are you? There's
Yeah.
so many questions.
Yep, it's because people don't know what they're doing. But yet again, for some reason, there's businesses out there that are like,
the
"Yeah,
keys.
go ahead,
Here you go.
Yep. $500, please, and all right, we'll see you later." Do we need to like go over it? Nah, you're fine. You'll figure it out.
Get off the jet ski. Go continue doing your TikTok videos, okay? Because you can't crash a TikTok video.
You're probably doing a TikTok video while you're jet skiing. And
Don't get me
crash
started.
into the pier.
We need to move on. before I start-
Fireball.
before I start turning red. Real quick, one last story because this is great. Pickleball in the news. More and more people playing pickleball, Brock. You know, I'm sure you're getting texts from everybody. You want to go play?
Yeah.
Sport is growing, shows no signs of slowing down. I told you this when it started years ago. I'm like, hey, hold on. The world of pickleball is coming. According to some number crunchers at Solitaire Bliss, the cities that are most obsessed with pickleball include Miami, Orlando, Atlanta, Tampa, Minneapolis. In general, pickleball is also big in the states of Massachusetts, Hawaii, Florida, Virginia, Colorado, New York. How about just all 50? Pickleball is everywhere.
Yeah.
As for states with the fewest pickleball players, be Alaska, Montana, and South Dakota.
Obviously,
Obviously,
clearly.
right.
Yeah. Where there's
States-
no people.
There's no people.
Yeah.
So everybody's playing pickleball.
Yep.
I mean, are you?
I think it's a great game. I've only played a handful of times because it's not like I go out of my way to do it, but it's a lot of fun, man. It's like you blew up a ping pong table and you can play on the ping pong table.
Ping
Like,
pong,
you know what
but
I
you're
mean?
standing on the table.
It's awesome, man. It's great. And I wish I just would have had the foresight
fun.
to invest in the pickleball world. Cause yeah,
Mhm.
like honestly, you could probably do all right finding some abandoned building and throwing a couple pickleball courts in there and
Hey,
just charging people to use it.
You could put a pickleball court in the middle of a cornfield. They would be packed.
Yeah.
People would travel afar. Have you heard about the pickleball field in the middle of the cornfield?
Yep.
No, let's go play. I'm serious.
Yep.
You could. What is it? Why do people love this game?
Because
so much?
it's not as hard as tennis. That's what it is.
There's a
It's
lot
not
of
as
things out there that aren't as hard as tennis.
Nah, not like that. Because everyone still likes tennis. You know what I mean? Everyone still gets the motion of tennis, but it's a hard game. Like the serving in tennis is hard. That's what throws people off. A lot of people don't do the normal overhand serve if they're playing. What everyone likes is that it's accessible and anyone can play it. Really, anyone can play it.
Mhm.
If you have some semblance of ping pong,
I can beg to differ. Not
Well, obviously,
everybody can
not
play
some big fatty with
grandma's
breathing
not
problems.
out there. Come on.
But a lot of old people are, though. A lot
Yeah,
of old people are.
still moving
I'm gonna
around a little bit,
disagree with
though.
you on that one. You are still moving around, but also too, you can still have a leisurely game of
Mhm.
pickleball. You can still just volley back and forth. If you want to go intense, you can. But if you want, I tell you what, every single time I'm at any like workout facility and there's pickleball, it's older people and then kind of like middle-aged.
It's
You know what I mean?
rampant. There's
Yeah.
people everywhere in pickleball. It's craziness, man.
Yep.
How about this? How about a sport that's like volleyball? Ball is a little bit bigger, maybe filled with helium. If that does anything, I don't think it does. But you know what I'm saying?
Make
Make it
volleyball a little easier.
Little more casual.
Yeah,
Because I like volleyball. It's
but
fun.
you gotta go ham on
But
volleyball.
man, there's sometimes where I got my hands on my knees and I'm
especially if you're playing in sand.
Oh man.
That'll get you
Hot out there, man. But
with
it
your
looks
shirt
it's-
off,
it's
with your
awesome.
shirt off and your denim jeans, like in Top Gun.
I'm just wondering, what is it about pickleball?
I told you it's
They
just
got
because
people.
it's easy to play. That's why.
You know, I'm throwing
It's-
another reason in there too.
Hmm.
And I noticed this the first time I played. I don't think people really recognize this when they play. It's the noise.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
noise of the game is addicting.
Like again, it's like ping pong.
It has a certain clink to it that it's addicting. It's in the background. You don't really notice it.
Yep.
But there's something about that noise.
Like Kiki and I, when we've played a few times, like we've had a couple intense rounds, but what's nice is you can, just like a ping pong table, just do a nice volley back and
Yeah,
forth. You can just, and that's why people like it. It's relaxing. You don't have to go ham, but if you want an intense game, you can too.
You
So
can.
yeah.
Interesting.
Successful.
Pickleball, not going anywhere.
No, it's not.
We need to jump on this. I'm telling you.
Well, we got our drive-through convenience store. We got to build in our pickleball court. So that's drive-through pickleball. There you go. Drive-through pickleball.
Nice. There you go. That's your sports.
Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, bud.
We'll be back. All right, we'll probably just go right into topic of the day.
Which is
What's your guilty pleasure?
trying to think of one. What was it? What was our in our promo?
Well, you said golf, which isn't really a guilty pleasure. That's just what you love to do. And then what was the other one? Oh, my mom. That was the other one.
Oh yeah, my mom. I mean, I feel bad, dude, but it's usually after.
Yeah, after is that what during it's great.
Usually
It's
after.
after. That's what
when
I
the
said.
pipes are when the pipes are clean.
That's when I feel like a real piece of shit.
A guilty pleasure. That's so bad, dude.
Do up, doobie doo boo up. Ooh.
All right, I got one. Nice.
It's about time.
About time. We put the ball in the hole.
All right, here we go. Well, good morning. 7:46, the Plan B Morning Show, Brock.
Yes, what's up? Good morning.
Don't forget, join us on our streams. We're on Twitch. We're on the WIRX Facebook page and, of course, the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for web exclusive content.
The exclusive.
You can't get anywhere else. It's not any better.
The
but it's there.
Empire.
All right, we got to get to it. It's time for your topic of the day, brought to you by Sports 44. Try Sports 44 first for sporting gear, shoes, clothes, school spirit wear equipment, and more. Located at 2605 South Cleveland Avenue in St. Joe. Sports 44, sporting goods for all 4 seasons. So this topic was actually brought up because there was a story about America Fiera. Do you know the actress? Anyway. She was talking about her guilty pleasure, which is not showering for a few days, which that is a guilty pleasure. It's not something you're going to admit to everyone. Like you enjoy, like, yeah, I enjoy
That's supposed to be good, though. I don't
What?
think you're supposed. I mean, I say hair. Isn't it good to not wash your hair for a day or two at a?
Yeah, well, depending on how much you have or how dirty you are, but yeah,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to strip your natural oils, harshly every single day for sure, or multiple times. But so her big thing though, her guilty pleasure that she wouldn't admit to most people is that she enjoys going a few days without showering. So we figured, yeah, whatever. What's your guilty pleasure?
All right, I'm gonna kick it off. And you said this is because I like doing it, but I'm calling myself out because there are times when I'm on a golf hole. I'm like, I should not be here. There's other things I should be doing. I have errands. Could be hanging out with family.
Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say
I could be
golf.
doing this. I'm
Right.
telling you, it happens. And I wouldn't say like every round, but there are times where I'm like, I kind of went out of my way to be out here.
Right.
You know, I shouldn't be out here. There's things
Like if someone were to ask you, "Hey, what'd you do today?" You may not tell them that you
may
went
not tell
golfing.
them.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
absolutely right on that. That has happened where I'm like,
It was busy.
out doing stuff.
Doing what? Doing what?
Nothing.
What was he doing? Okay, you know, I was thinking, no, that's
All right, I'm
just something you
golfing.
enjoy. It's not.
What do
I
you
want-
want from me? I love it. Leave me alone.
I
Not even
need
good at
it. I need it. Okay, I'll take. You know what? I'll recant my statement about saying golf doesn't count. You're right. No,
That's
I
my
think
reason.
that counts. I think that counts.
Another one. You know what? I love the ID channel. I love Forensic Files.
Yeah.
I love those murdery channels, even though it's all murdery, and you probably shouldn't be watching that all the time. I've caught myself into marathons where I'm like 3 hours deep into it. I'm like,
Yeah.
this might be changing me as a person. Like I need to turn off unsolved mysteries. You know, like
I'm feeling kind of
the
murdery.
blinds are closed. It's dark.
Right.
It's like three in the day. What are you doing?
Yeah, and you know it's all cheesy stuff too. That's the best part.
You
Like
know?
the acting is cheesy, the filming is yeah.
When you get to the point in the ID channel, you're like, I think I could probably murder somebody. I might be able to get away with it. That's when you
Hey,
need
honey.
to turn it off.
Hey, honey, I think I could murder you and get away with it at this point. What? No,
I think every couple has had that conversation while watching.
Yeah.
You know, Evil Lives Here.
Yeah.
Or all those shows. You
So,
know?
honey, how would you kill me if you had to kill me? How would you kill me? She has an answer right away. It's
What
like,
is it about those shows though that just sucks you in?
Yeah.
You're not
don't
supposed
know.
to like murdery things. It's not good. It's
a guilty pleasure, man. It's a guilty
a
pleasure.
guilty pleasure. It's weird.
That's why I think people love all like the doctor shows and you know, I mean,
Like
you
the
can't turn
Pimple
on
Popper show. Like you're not
Oh,
supposed to
oh,
like that,
God,
but people
don't even-
tune in.
that's
You get
a
enough of
good
it.
not for me, but you're right. That's a guilty pleasure for people, which is effing disgusting.
A
Find
guilty
literally
pleasure
anything
would
else.
be like peeling dead skin off of people after they get
Yeah.
sunburnt.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of
No, that's just gross.
That's just
I wouldn't say
gross.
that's just gross. You're just a sick son of a bitch, is what you are. Get away from me and my sunburn.
yeah.
All right, I like your answers. Good answers. For me, guilty pleasures. I have a few. One of them is rom-coms. I'll admit it. I'll
Rom-com.
say, but I enjoy a good rom-com. You know, something with a chick flick where I'm not going to be scared. I'm not going to be, you know, stressed out. I'm just going to sit there,
I can't
have
do
a
them
few
anymore.
laughs, enjoy a nice romantic story, and a few laughs. Like, you know, I love a good rom-com. It's a guilty
Can't
pleasure.
do them anymore. I can't. You know why? Is because I think it's because of YouTube.
Yeah.
The access to everything else is too easy now. Like if I went to the video store back in the day and rented the movie, hey, it's going in, and I'm finishing that because I rented it. I paid good money for
rented
that.
Yep.
Now it's like, well, I'm just gonna. I get 20 minutes into it. I'm like, this is too mindless.
Yeah.
I could be learning something. I
See, that's why
I like documentaries so much.
yeah.
I gotta get something out of it at least.
See, that's what I like though. Is sometimes it's nice just to sit back and not think. You know what's going to happen in the movie. You know but it's nice just to be able to turn off, get a few laughs, and watch the
Don't
story.
you end
That's
up
what-
just on your phone though?
No, I don't. If it's good, if it's a good one. But even if I do, it's like, okay, I'm not going to miss anything if I just scroll through my phone. It's nice to shut the brain off. That's kind of the guilty pleasure of it right there. Yeah. Just a good rom-com. And I'll watch a rom-com over a scary movie any day.
Yeah, you don't like the old
Yeah.
scary movies.
No. If I had a choice between like Predator and When Harry Met Sally, I'm taking When Harry or not Predator, Alien or
Yeah.
the Saw movie, any scary
There
movie,
you go.
or
Saw.
when
Now
Harry,
now you're getting somewhere.
When Harry Met Sally. I'm going to take When Harry Met Sally, or
Yeah.
You've Got Mail.
Started to get away from the scary flicks a little bit, but
Yeah.
they got to be really good.
You getting scared, you little baby?
You know.
My other guilty pleasure is watching people fall down. I know it's terrible.
Oh,
all
good.
right. Especially if it's a child or maybe someone who's older. All right. On a trampoline, I can watch trampoline falls for hours.
I have
It-
never laughed so hard in my life watching people fall. My brother one time, and this is way back. I mean, we were in fifth grade. He was in third grade, and he jumped over a trash bag, running to school with his backpack. I mean, we were running down the drive. We had to catch the bus,
Of
right?
course, the centrifugal force of the bag full
Yes,
of
it's
books is
flopping
probably
around.
throwing
It's
him
flopping around. He leaps over this trash bag from the top stair, which is like 4 or 5 stairs down to the garage floor.
Yeah.
Dude, the tip of his foot caught that bag. And I mean, didn't have time to even put his hands out. It was just straight wham! And he had the starter jacket on too, so like the ground puffed. Dude, dude, I died. I died. You know, like when you drop something on the ground and the floor just puffs out. He just laid there too, like he was dead. Dude, I'm serious. I laugh to this day about it. Just the picture of it.
You can see everything, the sound, the smells, the everything. Yes. And look, if I fall, laugh. And like, I'm not saying you can't laugh at me falling, but there's something so pleasureful, whatever have you,
You know,
about
of course
people
you're
falling
all
down.
right after a while. You know,
Yeah.
you're dead.
Yeah.
But man, I'm gonna get a laugh out first.
Like
Woo.
non-injury accidents are funny. Non-injury accidents.
There's another time this kid jumped out for school. I don't know why I always have it in school. Running to the school because there's a big line of parents dropping the kids off. He jumped out of this van and didn't know that there was a ditch right next to it. And I'm talking a 6-foot ditch. So he jumped out and there's nothing there. Dude, all the way down the hill with his backpack. He was in like 3rd grade too. Rolled it down and he got up like Farley and just like looked up at the van. The hell was that all about? Dude,
His mom's
crying.
already gone. She's like, he's fine. He'll
It's
be all right.
Timmy.
He'll be all right.
Oh my god.
So yes, guilty pleasure for me is just watching people fall or just non-injury accidents. How about I'll put it that
There
way?
you go.
Non-injury accidents. I don't want to see someone get decapitated, but you know what? If you fall down a few stairs or I don't know, have a skateboard or one of those what is it?
Yeah, the hoverboard.
The
You
hoverboards.
start doing
I mean, how many
You're not catching
Christmas, how many Christmas morning videos of dads falling on those hoverboards in the kitchen are there? Millions, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Yeah,
It's much like when you try to get the tire wobble, on a motorcycle. Hey, you're going down. It's just a matter of time.
yeah, like
Speed wobbles.
like a lady on the catwalk in high heels, and she can't get away with it.
It's not going back.
Those ankles, man, they're
Not
gone.
getting that back.
Like a baby gazelle learning how to walk. Oh, CJ said I went skydiving off those steps. That's what CJ said.
You didn't pull the cord, man.
Let's go to Facebook here. What's your guilty pleasure? Matt said lounge music or smooth jazz. Oh, that's a guilty pleasure for sure. Because if you're at a party, you're like, hey, why don't we put on some smooth jazz? Everybody's like, no, what are you talking about?
Jazz.
Elevator music, man.
There's weird times that I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
It'll put me into that mode, that weird jazz, like symphony mode. But I don't seek it out.
I'll be honest, like jazz has got to be my least favorite. Like I just,
You
like it might go jazz, new country, pop music, like in that order.
I got a
That's kinda
question.
where I'm at.
So at the
Yeah.
jazz concert, they're playing a bunch of different, like a jazz cover band.
Yeah.
Like there's people there that know individual songs.
What do you mean?
Like to me, it all kind of sounds the same. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like this is "Forever in Love" by Kenny G. This is blah blah blah. Like
Yeah.
it's wild that people know individual pieces from jazz. Like
That's the one thing I've learned about jazz is like if you like jazz, you are into jazz.
Into
Like,
jazz.
Yeah.
Is there lyrics?
Like
in jazz?
the
There's
Dizzy,
no lyrics.
the Dizzy Gillespie catalog, or the whoever's that's the only jazz guy I know.
Do
Dizzy
they sing in
Gillespie.
jazz?
Yeah, some people, not all of it though. A lot of it's instrumental, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can sing in jazz. Do a little scat and skilly scat scat skilly bop bop. Do a bop it deep bop skilly
what they
scat
do?
scat scoot scat. Now this guy's gonna bang away on this cello, and it's not gonna make any sense.
No.
Yeah, I disagree with you on that one, Matt, but that's fine. It's your guilty pleasure. It's
Mm-hmm.
your guilty pleasure. Let's see.
I find pleasure in watching people chase receipts across the parking lot.
Or any kind of a thing that will blow in the wind, a
It's
bag.
unbelievable.
money.
It will stay in that exact spot until you sneak up on it. It's almost like trying to swat a fly. You can get
Yeah.
close to it, but right when you catch it, boom, it's gone.
Yeah. You got to step on it, but then you miss it. And then you just
God.
took that weird big step.
I was chasing a combo bag across the golf course the other day. I had like the whole course laughing at me.
Yeah. Good. You probably look like a stork chasing
The
it.
golf gods are gonna hate me. I gotta get it.
You got to get it.
Ran
Don't
like
let it go.
500 yards for that thing.
Let's see. We got some more answers on Facebook. Brad said taco trucks. Celeste said cherry Laffy Taffy. Girl, shake that Laffy Taffy. Hunter likes banana Laffy Taffy, which is gross. That's a weird
those are
guilty
gross.
pleasure you have. It's
Phenomenal.
the worst. It's the worst flavor ever.
I love banana flavor.
Banana Laffy Taffy and Runts are garbage, and they should be thrown in the trash.
Banana
All right.
Laffy Taffy.
You're a garbage person eating garbage
How do
food.
you
is
not
what
like
it
the
is.
banana Laffy Taffy?
Ugh. How do you like it? It's gross.
So good.
Gross.
Banana Runts, Laffy Taffies. You know what I don't like though? Those little dried banana chips. Oh,
No,
good.
you got to eat those too because they're right in there with it.
No, they're
Anything
not.
dried
No,
banana.
it's not the same.
You know what? If you're gonna eat banana Laffy Taffy and banana Runts, you got to eat those banana chips.
Gross.
F you. I hope you choke on it because they're gross. Yeah, I was trying to think if there was any food that was a guilty pleasure of mine. Because that's a lot of people have food guilty pleasures. Like
Yeah.
Trisha said cheese is a guilty pleasure. I would
Yeah.
maybe say like liver pate is a guilty pleasure of mine because every time I bring up people are like,
You like sardines and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's yeah.
That one section of the store that's everything's canned.
Actually, I
It's
will
usually
say
corned beef, sardines, spam.
canned meat. Canned meat is a guilty
Call it
pleasure.
the
of
bum
mine.
section. That's what it is.
My hobo food.
You know,
Yeah.
you got your Hispanic food, you got your Asian, you got your
under
hobo,
under a bridge food right there.
your Brock section.
Right there.
God,
Give me that stuff in a can so I can put it in my handkerchief on a stick. I'm going to go hop a train. Anyway. All right. Good enough for now. That is your topic of the day. We're going to be back with more. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around. Oh, I miss, or Eric said pounding 15 beers after work. I don't know. Is that guilty? Oh, wait. There you go. Sorry. Now can you hear me? I was reading off some other ones. Eric said pounding 15 beers after work. It's a few. Do you just feel guilty about it? Is that what it is? It's not a pleasure. You just feel guilty about it.
At what point do you get full? Do you get full slamming beers? Or you just pee it out.
Depends on like if I'm outside in the sun and everything, dude. I swear to God, like there's sometimes camping where you'll crack that first beer at like 11,
Mhm.
and then
You just keep going down.
you're through a 30 rack because you're sweating and peeing and
Yeah.
Yep. KT had a good one. He said watching old 80s wrestling.
Oh yeah, that's actually
Yeah.
a very good one.
I tell you what, I like watching old interview clips from 80s and 90s wrestling. I would say that. The matches themselves, but the interview clips of Macho Man Randy Savage and everyone, that's
How about this? We were Me TV has been on the TV for like a week and a half for some reason.
okay. Wait, question. What channel is that for you? I can never get it. Where's it out of?
We have Xfinity. So I believe it comes out of Michiana.
So it's on there.
Cable, yeah, Me TV, Michiana. But you should get it on your bunny.
No,
ears.
I don't think it's a strong enough dude, or my antenna is not high enough. And with all the trees I have around, like it's hard for
Mhm.
me to get a good signal, especially in the summertime.
Yeah.
Like actually, that's what's kind of weird is in the fall and winter when the leaves start falling, I get way better reception. But summertime, because of where I'm at, unless I got a really tall antenna,
Mhm. That is a guilty pleasure. Watching old
I
shows
love
like that,
BTV,
man.
dude.
Like the
Like-
Twilight Zone will come on. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, it's so
seriously,
cheesy.
the
but
Rifleman, I love the Rifleman,
Rifleman, dude.
and the Andy Griffith Show. Fuck yeah, dude.
you know, I was on the other day, Saved by the Bell. They were doing a marathon.
Oh yeah, yep.
Some of
Yep.
the episodes, you're just like, ugh,
No,
so
they-
bad.
Cream of the crop. Oh yeah. But yeah, I love those old TV shows, man. Yeah. All right, everyone. Well, hey, we're getting off of here, but thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you back here tomorrow. All right. Bye.